How the heck is everybody doing today? Boz back with Boz Cigar Reviews. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Today I'm going to do the Undercrown Maduro. It's a 7-inch Maduro wrapped, made by Undercrown along with Drew Estate. Again, kudos to Drew Estate. Picked this up at the Cigar Cave over here in Medford off of Biddle Road. They got one in Grants Pass also. Please go by and see them. They treat the veterans super good. Actually, one of the owners is a retired Navy guy. Cool staff. They always treat me great. Like I said, this is the Undercrown Maduro dark wrapper. The veins on it look really good. There's a lot of them. They're almost like a little kind of a rustic kind of a feel to it. The smell, it's kind of peppery. Again, it's just a word I use, peppery. It smells really good. Looks good. It's tight. I've already cut the end off a little bit. We're going to torch this thing up, light it up. I'm going to do a cold draw. Some pepper in the cold draw. It's tightly packed. This is called the Working Man cigar. I love that. The Working Man cigar. Drew Estates, they had their rollers in there that were using the top of the line of all the best stuff, and they were kind of using the stuff to make their own cigars and smoke it all up. He said, hey, why don't you guys kind of blend your own thing? You can smoke that. So they came up with this, which tells you the Working Man came up with the best cigar they could, because, hey, as working guys, if we're told, just bust your butt and work all day and put something together for yourself, we're going to put something good together for ourselves. So that's what they did. It's a beautiful cigar, tightly wrapped, great veins, great texture. It's a good feel. That Maduro, and kind of call it oily, but it's not really oily. It's just kind of got that look. So almost got a little bit of a, hate to say coffee, but that I like kind of a dark roast coffee. Just a smell, that smell you get on a dark roast. It just has that kick, you smell it, you go, that, there it is, the Boz. So got a little bit of a spice. I could smell it's a little bit woody, like maybe I like working with wood, so it's kind of got an oak, not cedar so much, but an oak thing. We'll see how it burns. So I'm gonna torch it a little bit here, or toast it, blow out a little bit. For me, I just like kind of blowing out after I toast it a little bit. It's good. It's got some pepper. It's not too bad though. It's got more pepper than the Pappy Van Winkle I did a couple of days ago for you. Kind of got a feel or taste on the retro hail of kind of a almost like a leather, like it's been cured with leather almost. It's just, I like leather, so, and I've dealt with it a lot in my younger days, tooling it and whatnot. This is also voted the top 25 in 2017. So for this price point, which is very affordable, so run out and get it. This is a really good cigar. It's burning exceptionally well. It's nice, even. It's got a cool draw. It does have some pepper. The aftertaste is more pepper than on the initial inhale for me. It's got the, if I pronounce it right, I'm so sorry if I'm not, the San Andreas Maduro wrapper. When the working man puts something together, it's a winner, in my opinion. You know. What? You want a sea story? I'm going to tell you a sea story. All you service members that have been out on that big old watery place called the ocean, sea story time. Because the working man thing. I was an engineer, always been an engineer. I like working on stuff. And in our showers, we kind of had to conserve water, but the engineers make the water. You know, it's like telling the winemaker to say, you know, don't be kind of testing the wine. We're going to test it. So all the shower heads had to have restrictors in them because we didn't want to use too much water. But I haven't told this story to anybody, man. I'm so busted. So the engineers, I said, you know, we got to put these shower heads on. You got to take a sea shower, you turn it off, turn the water on, get wet, turn it off, soap up, turn it on, rinse, turn it off. It's quick. So we would do that. You know, we're all shipmates. But I went out and drilled out the shower heads. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. So the engineers, we had more water coming out. We still did the sea showers. We're all shipmates. Got to get along. But we made that water. We worked it. We made it. We ran it through the evaps. Did a lot of work. Hang on. Picking up more notes of leather. More of an oaky taste now. Just as the tobacco was starting to heat up. See how this first third goes into the second third. So back to my sea story. I like sea stories. If you got any, let me know. Tell me some sea stories. We drilled it out. We would get blasted full of water. Take a shower quick. But you got all the soap off and you got all the grime off because as engineers were out in the engine room, we're getting dirty. We're getting full of diesel and oil and chemicals. Your body gets soaked with chemicals, and those showers were kind of nice. So, truth be told, I drilled them out for the engineers. Sorry to everybody else, but man, I had to do it because we earned it. Oh yeah, there we go. We earned it, like I earned the Undercrown. Love the Undercrown. It's a good cigar. First time I've tried the Maduro. I'm liking it. Again, not a lot of big words. Got my grandma's glass with some bullet bourbon in it. My bulldog, my German Shepherd, looking out the window thinking, what the hell's Dad doing? He's out there talking to the screen again. My bulldog. Oh, you want to say hi? Oh, she's watching. Oh, she's chasing flies. I am second to none when it comes to chasing flies, apparently. So, I'm going to be back. We're going to pause this. Sorry as I scroll over. I'll get back to you and see what kind of wisdom I can impart today. And I might even make up some words. In fact, I might have a word of the day that I make up. And then you call me on it. I used to do that when I was an instructor. I would make up words for the students. Then I'd watch them use those words. Teaching other people. I go, no, that's not what that word is, man. I made it up, but it kind of fits. So it was all funny. It was all fun and games. That's what it's about here. Smoking great cigars by great manufacturers. Going to great places to buy them. Support your local cigar places. And in fact, I don't know if it's okay to say it, but the Cigar Cave over in Grants Pass is opening up, from what I hear, a smoking lounge. I believe that's sometime early April. And I am going to be there and support them because they're good people. I'll be back.